What's going on, YouTube? I just wanted to show you a little quick before shot here. We are going to be putting the wheels and tires on the truck. And the wheels and tires were picked up last week and got an appointment for tomorrow, and we'll get those thrown on. But getting rid of the stockers, I'm going to put them in storage, and then we're going to throw the new wheels and tires on. Yep. The new wheels and tires, we went with the new 2018 Fuel Contras. And these are 20-inch wheels, 10 wide, -18 offset. And we're wrapping them in the Toyo RT Open countries, and the tires are 35 by 12.5 by 20. And as you can see with the 12.5 on the 10 tire, you don't end up with a huge bulge on the side. It's not perfectly flat. It's got a little bit of bulge to it. And we'll see exactly how much room we have once we put these on. I'm received some feedback from where we bought the tires that about 2.5 inches outside the fender is what we should experience with these. Each tire did come with a cap for the center. Just they're not on right now. Or the center of the wheels. 32 lug nuts, 4 locking lug nuts. And we'll go ahead and throw more than likely the Gorilla Lock the system on, which will give us 32 locking lug nuts. Yep, but looking forward to getting these thrown on the vehicle tomorrow. We will be doing a leveling kit, a ReadyLIFT 2.5 leveling kit on the truck to get the front end up to accommodate these wheels. And according to their site, it says no rubbing, scrubbing, or trimming required. I'm guessing, though, if I have to trim anything, it may be this front air dam, and the splash guard may have to come off. Not quite sure yet, but we'll see. So be 2.5 on the front. Back's going to stay the same. Should be a moderate to slightly aggressive looking stance on the vehicle when we're done. One interesting item to note here on the wheels and tires that I wasn't expecting was we do have valve stems right here, as you can see, valve stem right there. But if you look on the back of the tire, and this was new to me, is there's another valve stem. So there's 2 valve stems on these tires. So I wasn't quite sure what to make of that at first. From what I've read, it's possibly a purge system. You can nitro fill these tires from the back and bleed out the air on the front. I guess that's what makes the most sense on that. And I believe it, I guess. But yeah, kind of interesting. I'd never seen that before. That's the first time. We did go with the RT tires on this. As you can see, the tread is actually pretty nice on this. This is a hybrid tire from Toyo. It's not the mud tire, it's not the street tire, it's a hybrid, it's in between. So hopefully we'll keep the road noise down and give us some good traction if we ever do decide to take it off-road. Alright, we have the new wheels and tires on, and I have to say they look pretty good. These are the Fuel Contras 20 by 10 -18 offset, wrapped in the Toyo Open Country RTs 35 by 12.5 20s. They're sticking out just about how much I wanted them to. We also did the ReadyLIFT leveling kit. A word of note for the leveling kit is make sure you're buying the right one. There was a couple different versions. This was the base model that I purchased, and the issue that I had with it was the driver's side tire stuck out a little bit further, perhaps an inch on the driver's side than the rest. The reason for it is, I guess when you put the leveling kit on, it bumps the front axle off center. So just keep that in mind. And purchase the a little bit more expensive kit that includes the track bar bracket which fixes that issue. So just make sure you get the right kit. Validate, make sure your truck needs it to begin with, and if it doesn't, no big deal. But yeah, it was just a slight oversight. I didn't know when we got it, so you just purchased that one piece separate. But I think overall it looks really good. I'd take off the front mud flaps. The inside of the mud flaps were scraping, so we were able to purchase some aftermarket mud flaps from Husky. They're some kickback style, so they should be perfectly good. They drop back a little bit, so they shouldn't rub. And we'll get those installed here in the coming week. But overall, I'd say it looks really good. Has a nice stance. The RT tires ride pretty quiet, almost identical to my other ones. I say when you go at a lower speed, you can feel a little bit of the knobs on it, but when you're driving at normal speeds, above 5 miles an hour, those go away and you don't notice it at all. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a little short overview video on the new wheels and tires and the ReadyLIFT system. I want to thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.